Alright, in this first tutorial I'm just going to show you a few things with adding blocks, just the basics to your level. Right now we have a very simple level here, but a couple things that really make it look nice. The first thing is that the correct pieces are used for edges and corners, and then these other things called sizable blocks that I want to show you how to add to your level. So if I erase this real quickly, you can see basically it's a whole bunch of different pieces, and I got those under blocks and tiles. I normally drag this up kind of over my level so I can go back and forth. These were under Super Mario World. Again, you can choose from any of the different Mario games. But for most of them, you'll see a consistent pattern where they've got these different choices you can use. So what I see a lot of people do, for example, is just grab a block and then put it in the level like this and say, there's my ground that you could run on. And while that would work, you would be able to run on that, it just doesn't look very good. So to do that correctly, you need to use the middle piece for the middle, and then use a corner piece for the right corner, and a corner piece for the left corner. And then the side pieces for the sides. So these are the right side pieces. And then these would be the left side pieces. One little trick I learned is I always click up here on the border to get back to my main level. But if you actually click a piece, if you click on top of another area, I can't put a block on top of a block, so just anywhere over here, it'll take me back, and then I can add those in there. Another really nice trick with the blocks is the selection tool. So like right here, I have some of my dirt for the inside, but I need more of it. So instead of trying to go back to the blocks and getting more that certain piece, if it's already on your map somewhere, you can click on selection, and I can just grab it, and now I have that piece that I was looking for because it actually grabbed it from the level. So that's kind of some basics on how to put in the blocks. The sizable blocks, at first I didn't use them very much, but I realized pretty quickly they actually are a lot easier than adding all those pieces one at a time. This is actually one giant piece, and you can get that on certain levels. Certain pieces are sizable blocks. So these mushroom things, or the cave ground, or the dirt, or the grass. A couple of the other ones have it as well, these big squares. Or wherever it says sizable blocks, those are ones that you can adjust. And over here on the corner where it says block size, right now I usually scoot this over for that so that you can kind of see what it looks like. And over here then I can change it. If I press the up arrow, you see it got shorter, and the down arrow makes it taller. The left arrow makes it skinnier, and the right arrow makes it wider. And so that it takes a little while kind of getting used to that. It's kind of unfortunate that you can't see it as you're clicking, but you just kind of go back and forth. Again, that's why I scooted this box over here to the side so you can kind of see what it looks like. I want this to be a little bit taller and a little bit wider, and we'll put it right. You can actually, the other nice thing about them is you can kind of bury them underneath and it won't be a problem. So this was a little bit too tall, I think, but if I just lower it down a little bit, that should work. Again, if I wanted to move it, you hit selection, and I could actually put it even a little bit lower probably. Let's try that. So those can be really nice. You can add them to your level. There's different types. So these are some other ones here, and you can add them to your level in different places. They actually do go in pretty quickly. So that's just a couple basics on adding blocks to your level.